Today we are headed for a cave that water passes through it. It's kind of a dangerous area, I guess. A few people have lost their lives. You have to make sure that when you go in there, things are pretty clear. There's no rain in the forecast. So we're gonna take this on right now and hopefully everything will go well. It's a big cave, really interesting. It's supposed to be one of the highlights of this national park. So we're gonna go check it out.
I'm looking forward to an experience that has been mentioned and offered to me throughout this trip. It's called Nam Talu Cave, and I can tell by my guide's face every time he mentions it that it's very dangerous, and the danger comes on because of the rain. But I trust my guide, and I know that he wouldn't put us in danger or in harm's way. So I'm a little bit nervous, and I don't know what to expect, but you know, we wake up in the morning and the sky looks okay. We don't feel like it's going to be a problem. And before I know it, we're headed to Nam Talu Cave. What it brings, I have no idea, but it's a go and we're doing it. Exits the cave. We're going to be climbing in through the hole over here, and we're going to have to swim through a portion of the cave. Being told there's a lot of bats and a lot of wildlife inside, so it's going to be a very natural, somewhat untouched cave. So I'm really excited to see what we'll find inside there. Get ready to get wet. Kind of a blue color. The freshwater crab, of course. Some of these caves have some incredible insects. To give you an example of how big this spider is, that's my hand, and I have big hands. And then right over here above it, it's a whip scorpion, another predatory insect here. Very, very big. The reason they call it a whip scorpion is it has these long, elongated legs used for feeling at a distance. Very sensitive to puffs of air, any vibration. Caves are interesting. You don't like creepy crawlies, you don't want to be here.
say that was about an hour underground. What a phenomenal cave this is though. It's so big inside and so high. Really, really amazing cave. The exit and the entrance are just grand. It's so beautiful. It's really odd when you're in there in the darkness and you come out and it just opens up to this wonderful jungle. The green is just that much more vibrant when you've been in the darkness for that long. Something else. Nam Talu Cave.
So we get to the exit of the cave, and I see my guide, and he's up in the jungle, and he's pulling leaves off of some of the bushes there. And he's setting the leaves down on a stone, and he has pulled some rice, some sticky rice out of his bag, and he's making what appears to be offerings. He's setting them on the rocks. So I walk over to him, and he starts to explain to me what he's doing. 8 people lost their lives in this cave in 2007. One of those people was his best friend, and he hadn't been back to this cave since. So I felt honored that he allowed us to be the ones to accompany him back to his first visit at this cave. Has been about 4 years already. And he's making an offering for every one of those people that lost their lives in this cave, plus one offering for the higher spirit. And I could tell by the look on his face that he was grieving for his loss. So I wanted to step back, and he was praying, paying his respects to the people that lost their lives, and he's also praying to the higher spirit. And like I said, I didn't want to interfere. I stepped back, filmed, and let him do his thing. And it was a very touching experience. So we pack up our stuff, and we start heading back through a trail. And we're walking along, and there was a low-hanging vine or branch, and everybody had to duck it to go past it. And when I get to it, my eyes just happened to focus on it, and there was this big Agama Lizard just sitting there on the vine. So I went ahead and caught it. Look at this thing, it's amazing. Look at these spikes.
Looks like a big male. Look at these head spikes. Huge. That's awesome. These spikes make it so camouflaged. Sitting on a vine or something. This looks like thorns matching just everything that's going on here. Very, very difficult to see. Actually, it's starting to change color. It's getting real fired up yellow, if you notice. These spikes, when I first grabbed it, were brown, now they're yellow. The mouth is becoming yellow, the throat. This thing's getting really excited. I don't blame it though. Something a lot bigger than he has it, but how cool is that? What an awesome looking lizard. It's some kind of forest agama, that's cool.
So this entire lake adventure is over with. We're gonna make a beeline for the shore, and we have one last night in Khao Sok National Park, and the guide basically offered us the very last afternoon before your last night and you fly out of here. He says, I'm gonna take you to this river, and I can get us on kayaks, we can go down the river, and I absolutely guarantee you that we will catch at least one snake. So I say, let's do it.